Hello and welcome to another battle replay video by Lord Snake. Today I played as the Empire and my opponent played as the Dwarfs. We fought in the northern Chaos Wastes, which leads me to believe that our battle happened after a long drawn-out campaign where we were actually allies, and then one army turned on the other far in the north, way up in the Chaos Wastes. So, my army consisted of a Empire Lord on the back of a Griffon, an Empire Captain on the back of a Pegasus. I had 2 units of swordsmen, 2 units of spearmen, 2 units of greatswords, 2 units of handgunners, 2 units of Reiksguard, a unit of Demigryph Knights, and some Empire Great Cannons. My opponent had a Sky Hammer, which is the Gyro Bomber unit of renown. I noticed that and immediately sent my heroes in to go and kill it off before it could bomb the shit out of my men. He also brought a Rune Lord on the back of the Runic Anvil mount, 2 Runesmiths, 2 units of Dwarf Warriors, 3 units of Longbeards with great weapons. He also brought the Grumbling Guard, which is the unit of renown for great weapons. And he brought 2 units of Rangers, the unit of renown for Rangers with great weapons, and 2 Dwarf Cannons. So I noticed that these ranged units were left completely exposed, so I quickly capitalized on that, even though he got a couple of good shots in there. There was a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Here I was chasing off his Sky Hammer here, and I actually did manage to kill it off. I think because he was trying to get that Sky Hammer away, he wasn't really paying attention to how out of position his ranged units had become, and that allowed me to be able to capitalize right on that. Here I also did get my cavalry units in to go around the melee. I wanted to kill off those ranged units since he had brought so many. And I got my Empire Captain here to back up my men as well. He'd give a much needed morale buff to my back line here. The Grumbling Guard did reposition to quickly go and defend the back. Now I was trying to kill off the Runesmiths. I figured that they were squishier than the Rune Lord. On top of that, with my general being backed by those great swords, we were able to down that one really quickly. Well, I guess not down, but cause him to shatter. His general here being on that mount was a little bit taller, so that allowed me to shoot at him with my handgunners. That armor-piercing damage slowly whittling away at him. I also did get my Demigryph Knights in to back up my infantry line here. I felt that my Reiksguard were going to go in behind my opponent and do all the damage to his ranged units, and that the Demigryph Knights had proved to be a really good hammer, I mean. So long as they have that infantry line to back them up, they're actually really meaty. And his Rune Lord was attacking these greatswords here. I felt that he was properly tied up and I didn't really want to do anything else to him since I was shooting him with my guns too. So, doing quite an extensive amount of damage to the second Runesmith.
As long as we draw breath, they will die! My friends!
I wanted to stop him from shooting my guys as much as possible. That hurts. Especially with those great weapons. So I believe one unit of my Reiksguard Knights unfortunately did end up breaking and running a little bit. Yeah, there's only 6 of them left over there. But the other unit managed to kind of stay fresh since they were chasing down that unit of Rangers, and I kind of gave up the chase on it since they're so far away. I brought my units back in to deal some more damage to the Grumbling Guard. Now that the Runesmiths were pretty much dealt with, I just have my general kind of taken down some of my opponent's forces. I just wanted to whittle them down, basically. Here his lord actually broke and shattered, and as soon as that happened, his entire army followed with him. And I ended up getting a Pyrrhic victory. So, a GG to my opponent, Nature's Revenge. I brought a little bit over 100 more men to the battlefield than he did, and lost a bit less, so I feel that I had a really good exchange rate for that battle. On my side, my Empire Captain did a really good job with 53 kills. One unit of Great Swords also got in the 50s, so they did pretty decent. And all of my cavalry rocked it, even if one unit of Reiksguard was on the verge of death. My opponent's team, I pretty much countered all of his ranged units really well, so they didn't get squat for kills. And same to be said, I guess, for his heroes and lords. But his infantry line all did very solid, walking away with quite a bit of kills there. As you can see, he actually got more kills with his top unit than my top unit had. So, very decently done there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that battle replay video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a good one.